Hello and welcome to Hamer Reviews. My name is Christopher Hamer and this is a review of the Cygnett USB-C ChargeUp Pro 20,000 mAh power bank. Quite a mouthful. So USB power banks have become pretty much ubiquitous. A lot of us have many devices that we use, whether it's a laptop or a phone, and keeping them charged can be a challenge, especially if you're away from a wall outlet for any period of time. There are many power banks on the market. Anker's probably the market leader in terms of cost to performance, but then there are companies like Cygnett and Morphe that are trying to work at the higher end of the market. This 20,000 mAh power bank is one such device. It has three outputs: USB-C with PowerDelivery, USB-A running at 2.1 amps, and Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. These are the three core standards that you might need, with this USB-A port running at 2.1 amps pretty much able to support any device, and then the USB-C port able to support power delivery on devices such as laptops, including the MacBook Pro, and Qualcomm's Quick Charge 3.0 charging some devices quicker if they're compatible with that standard. In total, this can output about 63 watts of power at the same time if you're using all of the ports. It's quite impressive. Another thing I really like about this device is the build quality. It feels really solid. There's no real flex in it. The materials are high quality. It's a nice soft touch rubber they use on the outside with a plastic cap at the top. And although it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, it is really strong, which is good. You can throw this in your bag and not worry about it. That being said, it is fairly heavy, but this is literally how much these batteries weigh. There's nothing you can do about it. In fact, if you find a much lighter 20,000 mAh battery, chances are they might be fibbing, especially if it's on the cheap side. Other things you might want to know about is that it has a power button at the top. The main thing that this is able to do is show you the level of charge, and also it has an LED at the side that will go green if power delivery is activated. It's a nice touch. It means you can double check just to make sure that your device has connected in the right way. It does take a fair while to charge this device. In theory, it has an input of up to 30 watts, but even then I find that it can take quite a few hours to get this fully charged. But given the size of the battery, that's not particularly surprising. I suggest just leaving it plugged in overnight. The fact that it can charge so many devices, including laptops, is really useful. It means that you can carry just one of these power banks rather than having to connect multiple ones if you're, for instance, carrying a laptop as well as a phone and maybe a few other devices as well. I definitely can get a number of charges out of this on my phone if I need to use it, and it'll certainly put a dent into the MacBook's battery if I need to charge that up as well. It is expensive at around £120 for this device, but I think the higher build quality and probably also the higher quality of the cells that they've used in this means that it should last longer. They actually have a 2-year warranty on their products at Cygnett, which means that you can put some trust in it as well. That being said, if you did look at the 20,000 mAh battery chargers that Anker sells, they are a bit cheaper, but equally they should last a long time as well. So that's what I think about the Cygnett power bank that we have here. I definitely think it's worth looking at if you are considering a higher quality power bank. Maybe don't drop yours. But definitely think about your use case before you do. If you're only really charging a phone, you probably don't need 20,000 mAh, so you can probably save some weight that you don't need to carry around either. As ever, if you like this video, please do subscribe and like, and also if you have any questions, add them in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully see you again next time. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.